My name is Padmond Pondhop.
Padmond.
That's my guy.
Padmond. I'm Kai's friend. A bullywug, so I'm a little frog boy, and I have spectacles that sort of like Chucky Finster, my eyes fill up the whole glasses. I was operating under the apprehension that this was an adventure-themed summer camp. The physical requirements are not what I'm interested in. I sort of thought this would be for enthusiasts of adventuring, not adventurers.
You seem very eager to jump in.
Hey, frog humor.
Yeah, where do you hail from, Padmond?
My mom and dad's house.
Are you a rich boy?
Huh?
Are you a rich kid?
I think we're comfortable.
Okay.
Sorry, I don't have nostrils. I'm trying to start a collectible card game at camp.
Oh.
If you had to rate your strength on a scale from 3 to 20, what would you say it was?
Obviously 20.
Yeah, it would be. I would be up there as well.
Yeah.
Wow.
The toga, the holographic cards that you made, those are cool.
I use a spell known as illusory script that I can cast as a ritual to create holographic imprints artistically. Kai is an amazing artist and draws you guys, and then I can imprint them using illusory script.
Do you have an example? We'll get to that later. If you go home to mom and dad and they're like, what did you learn at adventure camp? And you're like, nothing, I made a game. Then they'll be like, why didn't we send you to games camp?
And they paid full price.
I mean, my parents are comfortable. You know, I think they do all right for themselves. I don't know that I'd say we're rich. You'd have to ask our servants about that.
Well, get serious, all right? There's no swearing here. So you're gonna need to put an
What am I
actual
supposed to put in here?
American dollar.
If you need, I can cover you.
Rock bottom's a good place to be.
Yeah, it is.
You know why? Can only go up, right? Wild out!
Theoretically, you could also move laterally to a different area of rock bottom.
Well, also, if the rocks slip, then you can fall between the rocks.
Okay, it's gonna go back to being a rhetorical question, okay?
By the 9 secret algaes of the great pond of shadows. By the lily pad of the north wind, whose rippling leaf cascades over. And I'm gonna start to ritual cast Identify.
How long does that take?
10 minutes.
This is going great. I love it.
You're casting Identify.
I want to see if the pine cone has any properties that may give some information.
You complete the ritual.
I call out to all the great wizards that have come before me.
And sure enough, instantly you have an innate knowledge of this pine cone. It is simply a pine cone and nothing more.
And what was the exact wording of the challenge that I had to get? I had to get specifically the pine cone from Yasha's hand?
Yes.
Very well. Ha! We've arrived at a dead end in our research. I call upon the 9 secret algaes of the great pine. And I'm gonna start to ritually cast Find Familiar. Which will be another 10 minutes. What do people have for familiars like most of the time?
Oh, I don't know. I was just busy drawing you in the last 10 minutes.
Oh, I conjure, I think, just a frog.
What would you like me to do?
I want you to buckle up, because we're about to get to work. I call upon the 9 secret algaes of the great pond of shadows. And I'm gonna start to ritually cast Unseen Servant. We're gonna need even more help. I'm gonna look at the Unseen Servant and go, if that little pine cone pops up in the air, you know exactly what you have to do.
My name's Archibald.
Archibald, fantastic. All right, Archibald, look alive. You help me figure this out.
Not technically alive.
I know, I created you.
Wow.
You're not even real.
Wow. This is like
You're my
the
best
craziest day of my life.
You want to arm wrestle for it?
Yeah.
All right, great. I have poisoned skin.
Oh!
As you are poisoned, I want to make an opposed athletics to do the arm wrestling. I want advantage from Archibald, but I want that Unseen Servant, now that the pine cone is unguarded, to go for the...
You're a 2'8" frog man.
I'm 2'8" frog, and you feel that I have a strength score of 21.
Okay.
There is a secret magic. Cleverness and intellect avail. You shall always...
What's happening?
A wizard's secrets are his greatest strength. Invisiboy, get it! If you give me a half hour, there's nothing I can't do. I had to spend a half hour casting my spells, so I need to submerge myself in water. I have to do it pretty much every few hours, and then normally I like to take a little quick nap.
I think we're going into the next activity right away.
Yeah,
Is this going to take a while, or do we?
I have a note from my mom that I have to be allowed to do this.
Yeah, you've shown us those notes before. They really carry no weight here.
Do you have a hard time controlling your magic?
Only when anxiety kicks in, yeah.
Got it.
It's very difficult.
Have
I
you-
actually have no control over it.
Have you considered feeling different emotions than anxiety?
The frog has, in the bottom of a tree trunk, has carved a little P heart A for Padman loves Archibald in the side of the tree trunk.
Archibald, we haven't established that. I'm not saying it's not true, but I'm saying you're jumping the gun.
I've only been alive for one day and I've never experienced love. I just thought I would try
that's
it.
such a short timeline, my guy.
I know, but this might be it. This might be my only chance, you know?
All right, I'll put him up on my shoulder and I give him a little kiss.
I knew we had a special connection.
I created you. For the first time in his life, cast a spell non-ritually. Actually burn a spell slot, which he's never done before. He has never used a spell slot. It's always been like, but what if I need to avail myself of that magic later?
Life is great. It'll go on for a while, won't it?
You have to relax. You are brand new existential crises.
I just feel like this is fleeting somehow.
Yeah, I'm gonna give him a hug.
Okay.
And I don't even care that he's poison.
No, my skin is toxic.
All right.
I say it was all worth it.
I hurt everyone around me.
I grab Archibald and I throw him through the window.
My frog.
A frog has 1 hit point. You know what? Maybe life isn't meant to go on forever. Maybe Padman was right. It was fleeting and short, but I got to experience love, fear, confusion.
A lot of confusion. Archibald!
I look over to Padman and I go, I'm so sorry. I did not know I did not know he was gonna do that.
He's a tiny little frog guy. He's just a little guy. Nobody's helping him out. And now he's dead. And I'll cast Mending on the window.
Nicely done.
You didn't have a spell to break the window, but you had one to mend it?
Yeah, because fixing things is a lot more helpful than breaking them, Kai. Because I don't want to be an adventurer. I want to be a helpful guy in my community. I want to live a normal life. I want to make a card game. I want to make a card game.
Lunch today is postponed indefinitely.
Oh no!
Wild out.
I'm going to turn southeast and start running as fast as I can.
Just away. Curfew must be observed.
Ostensibly, curfew is a rule that exists to promote the safety and well-being of
Yes,
the camp.
yeah.
So would you not say that the higher priority order is the safety and well-being of camp?
I'm sure it is the higher priority for those that own and run the camp. I'm neither. I only care about curfew.
Okay.
All right, well,
I see that little frog guy down there? See him?
Yes, I do.
He has a bright future ahead of him. He has this incredible card game.
it's tactical!
How much do you think they're worth?
Oh, easily anywhere from 2,000 to 5,000 gold coins.
Whoa.
It's either going to be called Mysteria Battle Cards of Wildmount.
Pretty good.
Or poker. Sometimes explosive, decisive violence without leaving any opening for trickery or malfeasance absolutely clears the way to a better world. I finally get what this camp is about.
Good.
This is fucking crazy. This is absolutely fucking crazy. We need to run. We need to leave the camp. They're dead. They're dead. We're children. We're straight up kids. We're straight up kids. This is fucking nuts. I hate it. Wait! How much do they pay you to be here? I can make you a very wealthy man.
Roll a persuasion check with disadvantage.
I've
'cause
never
Sonic Scream
needed it more.
Doesn't seem to understand the concept of money.
Come on. Never needed this more. That's a 2.